Check out our tripod. It's literally a pile of trash. But it works. All right. Guys, this week on the Homestead, we are sealing up this solar shed.
Should I keep filming or stop?
We finished it, so windows, doors, last bit of plywood. So this solar shed is move-in ready. Guys, we are so close to getting our solar power set up. So somebody asked us, what is a solar shed? So we're gonna let you know exactly what we intend to do with this building, what it is, and why we built it. Yeah, guys, you know, we're living off grid and there's a lot of daily tasks from taking out the recycling.
Oh my soul, babe.
Cutting wood. It's been a great week and we're excited to share it with you.
An axe and some pants.
All right, so we're working on the door for the solar shed. We're hoping that this door will work. This is one we found at the Restore. I gotta do some work on it because it was a piece to like a one of two pieces, I think. A piece of like a double door that would swing and open, and this was like the one that like the secondary door. So I gotta be able to get this piece off and then can figure out if this will work. It is quite a bit smaller than the opening I made for the door, so we will have to, which is okay because we can just add some spacers here to work for the door frame, and I think it'll work. So let's see what happens. Because this is white, our plan is actually to use this as the inside. It's a really heavy door. So that'll be the outside, what you see. I don't have the other side of these hinges, so I'm gonna have to figure out another hinge option. So we may go digging through the old trailer, see if we can find some usable hinges. This is a pretty heavy door. Alright, so this is my first attempt at a door frame. You'll notice a theme in all of these videos of our first attempts at everything. This is our first attempt at a door frame. So I got these 1x6s and I'm gonna try to just make the door frame out of that. And then I think the hole now, the opening for the door is just enough where I can add some shims to get it all level and square. And then the idea is that the door will fit. So we'll see. It might just work. I think it's slowly starting to sag, this little camera of ours. All right, so I'm going into the old trailer to go hunting for hinges.
I don't think you're gonna find heavy duty.
Oh, I'm gonna find them.
Okay.
It smells like, I don't know, would have been awful. All right, I've already taken these hinges off for something else. I think I was for the outdoor shower. We got these guys. They might work. That's a no-go. This place kind of freaks me out sometimes. Oh, forgot about those things. Pieces of old OSB in there. And then I forgot about these. All right, I wonder. All right, so if I took those off of this door and the other bedroom, that would give me 4 hinges. You know, not the best things you ever seen. Those are a maybe. I guess we'll take them off and we'll just see. All right, well, we're glad to be out of there, and we did walk away with 4 hinges, and we will see if they'll work out for the door on the shed. They're not in the best of shape, but we're gonna give it a try. And first we're gonna just double check the door fits. So let's do that first. I think it's gonna work, guys. Still a few things to tighten up and nail down. A few gaps to fill. Here being a big one, but I think this is gonna work. All right, Munzie. All right, step away. Elia, give us a go. Not too hard, not too hard. Slow, slow, slow. All right, it works. All right, guys, so work is coming along on the solar shed, but we received a question from our buddy Kevin who said, what is a solar shed? So let's explain exactly what this thing is for. So the solar shed is basically a utility shed because it's going to house not only our solar equipment, but also all other utilities on the homestead. So our pressure tank will be in here, as well as eventually we want to put a washer and dryer in. We want to organize our tools. What else?
Well, obviously all of the solar
And
equipment.
then the solar equipment.
Batteries, inverter, all of those things.
Yep.
Breaker box.
So why don't we walk in and you kind of give us a guess of where we think we're going to put all of that.
So we'll start with the washer and dryer. That'll be in the back over here. And then beside it will be the water pressure tank, which will feed the water to other places around the property. And then on this side over here, we're gonna place the inverter and batteries. And then on this wall here is where we're gonna organize tools and what have you. And then up top, we're going to have a loft space for extra storage. And then eventually, once we move all of those items to the main cabin, then this will become a mini cabin. And so that loft space up there will become a twin size bed. And then we'll have like a pull-out couch and seating area with a wood stove here. So that's the solar shed. The actual solar panels themselves will not be on the shed anywhere. And so let me show you where those will be. Here we are on the west side of the property in the field, and you'll see we're about 40 yards from the solar shed. And then right here is actually where the solar panels will be, because they will get the best sun, because they have to be angled towards the south to get both summer and winter sun. And so we're gonna have 12 panels, and they're going to be mounted at an angle on the ground right here. And so we'll build a ground mount for them, and then all 12 panels will be here.
and we'll actually mulch this area and then fence it in. So the 12 panels will be combined into one, in a combiner box, combined into one cable and sent to the shed. In the shed, it will receive the power into a solar charger and then send that power into an inverter, which will charge the batteries and then also convert the power from DC to AC so that we can have electricity on the homestead. So that's kind of in a nutshell what our solar system will look like, and that's why we've built the shed that we have. We might have an addiction to coconut water.
Oh my soul, babe.
Wow, what are you doing, Zach?
I'm going fishing.
You're going fishing? What do you got there? So Zach found a pole from the broken tent. He found some sort of cable line with hooks on it in the old barn.
No, I didn't find this in the barn.
Where'd you find it?
Down the hill.
Oh, okay. And then you found the lure in the old shed, and you made your own fishing rod. Did you make that?
Yep.
Wow.
And I'm going fishing.
That was such a great idea.
This is the water.
All right, let me know when you catch something.
I caught a fish. I caught a fall.
Wow, it's a huge one.
No, it's a fall one.
Oh,
I caught a fall one.
it's a small one. So living off grid is very freeing and we love it, but it does make, everyday tasks a little more difficult, such as just washing dishes and getting hot water and, preparing food and simple things can, become more time consuming, which is just part of it, One of the things that we're having to prepare for is the amount of firewood we're gonna need in the wood stove in order to stay warm. So we've done the math. We're gonna go through about 12 to 16 whole logs a day this winter for at least 4 months. That's a lot of logs. So we're just trying to put it into our daily routine. Thankfully, there's already a lot of felled trees on our land and a bunch of logs already stored up in the barns that we're trying to pull out because they're already, seasoned and ready to burn. We just need to split them. And then the felled trees, we just need to cut up and split as well. So we're learning that that's just a part of our daily tasks. So that's what we're working on this morning. So that's about an hour's worth of work, splitting and stacking the wood. The logs were already cut and gathered. So I figured about 2 hours of total labor. So not too bad.
I like swallowing.
What you got there, babe?
All right, so this is the fruit. This is pretty unripe still, but we noticed that all the other critters were kind of eating them. So we wanted to go ahead knowing that these passion fruit are good at any ripeness. They're delicious. even when they're unripe. These around this area, they actually call them maypops. So they're slightly different from the passion fruit that we're used to in like the tropical countries. The passion fruit that we're used to is like yellow and the seeds are dark. But these taste really delicious. It's like nature's sweet tarts. Monzi, you love them? Yeah? You're gonna tell the ripeness by they're gonna turn really from green to a really yellow, and then they get really wrinkly. And for any other fruit, you would go, oh, you can't eat that, it's probably done. But you want the passion fruit or the maypop to actually wrinkle up, and the skin of it will get really thin.
Can I have more?
And then this is all really slimy and juicy inside, and you just take a spoon, scoop it, and
It's kind of like a really delicious loogie.
oh gosh, Jacob, you just ruined it.
So we're ready to fill up those gaps and finally close this thing in. I've been procrastinating and now it's time to do it. And now here's the issue. This is what I've got. I'm not just doing this to make you feel sorry for me. My circular saw is broken. I don't know what to do about it. In the meantime, we got to get this done. I've measured out my cuts. So this is what we're doing. We're cutting this piece of plywood to make it fit just right there. Now let's just hope it fits.
A little bit more, babe. Well, I can just cut it real quick. Okay, all right. Yeah, that works. Love it.
That was the worst. Awful, terrible, the worst thing I've ever done. Number 2.
All right, hey babe, what's wrong with your circular saw?
I don't know, it smells bad and it's running sad.
Is there like a filter or something you can clean out of it?
I don't know, like I tried, I took all these screws out thinking I could try to get to something to clean it out. Maybe it was getting clogged, but I couldn't get it off, so.
Well, do you have any of like the instructions or the manuals?
I done burned those a long time ago. So I'm gonna try to get what I can with the saw, but it won't go very far.
Boom diggity.
Got nothing left.
What?
I'm almost done. Should be like this.
So it should be perfect, right? What? Look what happens when the two of us work together, right?
I know.
So, did two of us work together on the other side?
No, I did it
No.
by myself.
All right, wait. Were you just using your head to hold it up? Is that how exhausted you are?
I'm holding the board up so I can get my nail.
What now?
I can hold it with my elbow now. All right, here we go. We nailed it in. There's a little bit of a gap. Next week is our demo day and we need you. We need some help. So send us a message if you want more details on October 17th. October 17th. You know why I just said December 17th? It's because that's the day that I proposed to you. How about that? October 17th. Come on out to the homestead. It's demo day. We're going to be tearing down the trailer and the old sheds.
We need your help.
Yeah.
Like big time. So please, if you have an open day and you want some community and some sweet, nice, good food and
yeah, we will cook for you. So send us a message and we'll send you more details. We love you guys and we'll see you soon.